Stop revealing your intentions. You speak too much. You explain too much. You announce your dreams like a child, showing a fragile drawing to a world that specializes in tearing paper apart. And then you wonder why you fail. You think the world is moved by honesty. You think clarity earns respect. You think telling people your goals will make them support you. Foolish. The moment you reveal your intention, you create resistance. The moment you expose your direction, you give others a target. The world is not your ally. It is a battlefield disguised as a marketplace. And on a battlefield, the loudest soldier dies first. Have you noticed something? When you say, I'm going to start a business, suddenly advice appears. When you say, I'm going to improve myself, criticism appears. When you say, I will surpass you, envy awakens. Intentions create friction. Silence creates power. A blade does not announce the direction it will swing. A hunter does not inform the deer before releasing the arrow. Yet you broadcast your strategy to people who are bored, insecure, competitive, and secretly hoping you fail. Why? Because you crave validation, and craving validation is weakness. Understand this. When you reveal your intentions, you hand over leverage. People begin to measure you. They prepare against you. They subtly sabotage you. They doubt you loudly or support you weakly. Both are poison. Doubt creates hesitation in you. Support creates complacency. Either way, you lose sharpness. I once understood this simple truth. The less people know about your plans, the less they can interfere. Mystery is armor. Silence is strategy. Look at the powerful. Did they announce every move? Did they reveal every ambition? No, they moved quietly. They allowed others to underestimate them. They allowed others to misunderstand them. Why? Because misunderstanding is protection. If people think you are small, they don't prepare for your growth. If people think you are confused, they don't guard against your clarity. If people think you are harmless, they do not fear your rise. And fear delayed is advantage gained. You speak because you want recognition before achievement. That is backward. Recognition should be the consequence, not the goal. But you want applause for intention. You want credit for trying. You want acknowledgement for planning. Plans mean nothing. Only outcomes speak. Only results echo. The world respects execution, not explanation. There is a hidden pleasure in revealing your goals. It makes you feel productive without actually doing anything. You say, I'm working on something big. People respond, wow, that's amazing. For a moment, your ego is satisfied. But you have achieved nothing. You have traded real progress for emotional comfort. You have sold your future for temporary praise. That is a terrible exchange rate. Let me tell you something cold. When you reveal your intentions, you dilute your hunger. The mind treats spoken plans as partially completed tasks. You feel closer to the goal than you truly are. And that false sense of progress slows you down. Silence keeps the hunger alive. Silence keeps the fire concentrated. Silence makes your obsession pure. There is also danger. Not everyone who smiles at your ambition wants your success. Some are measuring you. Some are calculating how your rise affects them. Some are waiting for you to stumble so they can feel superior again. Humans are territorial. Your growth threatens their comfort. Your ambition challenges their laziness. So when you reveal your intentions, you awaken their defense mechanisms. They won't always attack openly. They will discourage. They will advise. They will suggest safer paths. They will plant doubt, and doubt spreads like poison in water. True strategy requires concealment. Even in games, what wins? Unpredictability. If your opponent knows your next move, the game is over. Life is no different. Keep your direction hidden. Let your actions appear random. Let your growth surprise people. Shock is a weapon. Imagine this, you stay silent for a year. No announcements, no boasting, no grand declarations. Then suddenly, results, transformation, success. The same people who ignored you will ask, when did this happen? That confusion is power. There is something elegant about moving in silence. No noise, no explanations, no emotional speeches, just steady progress. The less you talk, the more others project. They will underestimate you. They will misjudge you. They will create a version of you in their mind. Let them. Their illusion is your shield. Do not mistake this for fear. Silence is not cowardice. Silence is calculation. A tiger does not roar before every hunt. It roars after the kill. And sometimes it does not roar at all. You want to announce every step because you are afraid of being unseen. But invisibility is freedom. When no one watches you closely, you can experiment. You can fail quietly. You can adapt without public humiliation. Privacy is power. Exposure is vulnerability. Another truth, when you reveal your intentions, you become predictable. Predictable people are controllable. If others know what you want, they can manipulate you. They can bait you with opportunity. They can distract you with shortcuts. They can tempt you with illusions. But if your intentions are unknown, your leverage increases. You are harder to trap, harder to influence, harder to read. And what cannot be read cannot be easily defeated. The most dangerous person in any room is not the loudest. It is the quiet one, observing, the one who speaks only when necessary, the one who shares nothing unnecessary, the one whose mind is moving while others are talking. Be that person. Let others compete for attention. Let others explain their 5-year plans. Let others expose their insecurities disguised as dreams. You focus, you calculate, you move. Silently. If you must speak, speak after victory. If you must show, show results. If you must reveal, reveal when it is too late for anyone to stop you. That is strategy. That is control. That is dominance. Remember this. Intentions are seeds. If you expose seeds to harsh winds before they root, they die. Let your roots grow underground, invisible, strong, unshakable. When you finally break through the surface, it will not be a fragile sprout. It will be an unstoppable force. Stop revealing your intentions. Stop feeding your ego with premature applause. Stop giving your enemies time to prepare. Let them underestimate you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them sleep peacefully while you sharpen your blade in the dark. And when the time comes, do not announce, do not warn, do not explain. Just act and let the results speak in a language so loud that no explanation is ever needed again. You still don't understand. You think silence is just about hiding plans. No, silence is about controlling perception. Perception controls reality. Most people live inside other people's perceptions. They become what others expect. When you reveal your intentions, you allow expectations to form around you. And expectations are chains. If you say, I will become powerful, people will monitor your growth. If you say, I will change, people will look for inconsistency. If you say, I will surpass you, they will prepare to block you. Why give them that advantage? The intelligent predator does not chase blindly. It studies the terrain. It studies the prey. It waits. Patience is not weakness. It is stored violence. You speak because you want to feel significant. You want your ambition acknowledged. But significance is not declared. It is demonstrated. You say you are building something, then build it. You say you are transforming, then transform. You say you are dangerous, then become dangerous. Words are cheap. In fact, words are liabilities. Every word you speak creates a record, a pattern, a trail. And trails can be followed. Understand something deeper. When you reveal your intention, you bind yourself to it publicly. Now your ego becomes involved. Now pride enters. If you fail, humiliation follows. So what happens? You hesitate. You adjust your goal to avoid embarrassment. You compromise. You dilute your ambition. All because you wanted applause too early. But if no one knows, failure is just information. Adjustment is invisible. Evolution is quiet. No shame, no pressure, only growth. There is another layer to this. When you reveal your intentions, people do not only prepare against you, they study your desire. Desire is leverage. If they know what you want, they can control you with it. They can promise it, deny it, delay it, manipulate you through it. But if your desire is hidden, you cannot be easily baited. You become unreadable. And unreadable people are dangerous. Look carefully at human nature. Most people are insecure. Your ambition reminds them of their stagnation. Your discipline exposes their laziness. Your vision threatens their comfort. So when you speak your intentions, and you awaken their subconscious resistance, they will smile, but they will doubt you internally. They will support you, but secretly hope you fail, because your failure protects their ego. This is not hatred. This is human nature. And if you do not understand human nature, you will always be betrayed by it. There is power in being underestimated. Let them think you are average. Let them think you lack depth. Let them think you are harmless. When expectations are low, pressure disappears. And when pressure disappears, you move freely. Freedom is power. The greatest advantage in life is freedom of movement. If people do not expect much from you, they do not watch you closely. If they do not watch you closely, you can grow without interference. That is strategy. Stop confusing transparency with virtue. Transparency is for the weak who need validation. Concealment is for the strong who need results. You do not owe the world a preview of your transformation. You do not owe explanations. You do not owe announcements. Move in silence. Let curiosity build around you. Mystery creates psychological dominance. People fear what they do not understand. And fear creates space. Space gives you control. Ask yourself this. Why does it bother you when no one knows your plans? Why do you feel invisible? Why do you feel irrelevant? Because your ego equates attention with existence. But true existence does not require witnesses. A mountain does not need applause to stand tall. The ocean does not announce its depth. It simply is. Be like that. Stable, unshaken, unannounced. Silence also tests loyalty. If someone truly supports you, they will support your growth without constant updates. If someone only supports you when you entertain them with your ambition, they were never allies. Silence filters people. It reveals who is genuinely aligned and who is simply curious. Curiosity fades. Alignment remains. You want to know the most powerful position? To know everything about others and reveal nothing about yourself. Information asymmetry is dominance. If they expose their weaknesses, their desires, their fears, and you expose nothing, who holds control? You do, always. So restrain your tongue, control your impulses. When excitement pushes you to announce your next move, pause. Ask yourself, does revealing this increase my advantage? If the answer is no, be silent. Silence is not empty. It is loaded. Now listen carefully. Silence is not permanent. Even concealment has a purpose. There comes a moment when revelation becomes a weapon. But timing is everything. Revealing intentions too early weakens you. Revealing results too late wastes impact. The master strategist reveals only when it is irreversible, when stopping him is no longer possible, when opposition is too late. That is when you speak. And even then, speak minimally. Let the outcome do the talking. Imagine this scenario. For years, you remain quiet. No grand statements. No dramatic promises. People assume you are ordinary, predictable, safe. Then one day, your position changes. Your influence expands. Your power becomes visible. Now what happens? Shock, disorientation, recalibration. They must rethink everything about you. And while they are adjusting, you move again. That is momentum. That is control. There is something almost cruel about it. And that is fine. Life is not gentle. The world does not reward naivety. It rewards strategy. You cannot afford to be emotionally careless. You cannot afford to expose yourself unnecessarily. Every piece of information you reveal should serve a purpose. If it does not, it is waste. And waste is weakness. Let me say something harsher. If you constantly reveal your intentions, you are seeking permission to grow. You are subconsciously asking, is it okay if I succeed? Will you still accept me if I change? That is pathetic. No one needs permission to evolve. If your growth makes others uncomfortable, that is their problem, not yours. The highest level of power is emotional detachment, when you do not feel the urge to explain yourself, when you do not feel the need to defend your path, when you do not crave acknowledgement. You simply act calmly, decisively, silently. This level is rare because most people are addicted to attention, addicted to being seen, addicted to being understood. But being understood makes you predictable, and predictability kills power. So what should you do from now on? Speak less, observe more, reveal selectively, execute relentlessly. If someone asks about your plans, smile, give a vague answer, redirect the conversation, let them guess. Guessing wastes their energy, while you conserve yours. One final thought. When the time comes and your results can no longer be ignored, do not brag, do not boast, do not explain the struggle. Simply stand there. Let silence return, because even after victory, the wise never reveal their next intention. You are not here to entertain. You are not here to impress. You are here to win. And winners understand one rule above all. The less the world knows about your next move, the harder it is to stop you. Now decide. Will you continue announcing your future like a naive dreamer? Or will you become something far more dangerous? A silent force moving beneath the surface until the moment of impact. Choose carefully, because from this moment forward, your silence will determine your power.